Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. So we're going to take a look at collective energies and see what is going on. Okay, right away, Knight of Cups. Three of Wands. There's a love offer off at the distance. Okay, good. Trying to figure out what's going on. Let's slid out here. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Underneath that was the King of Swords hidden. So there's somebody that's going to be coming in, communicating something. Nine of Swords was here. Alright, Ten of Pentacles, King of Swords, Ten of Wands. Oh my gosh, this frequency, I've been seeing it forever and ever. 10, 10. I feel all you have to do is put down the burdens and you can have this abundance. Your highest timeline. There's an Emperor here, King of Pentacles. Maybe you have a choice to make here. Huh. What is this? The Devils. The Devil's got you bound to something. The Devil is creating all of these burdens. Three of Swords, heartbreak, pain, betrayal. Whatever is blocking you, I feel. The Devil has some sort of an attachment with you with this Three of Swords energy. I feel you have to walk away from something with the Eight of Cups. You have to put up boundaries. Maybe this is a past person. Or somebody from the past could be coming in with some sort of love offer. The Six of Cups next to the Knight of Cups. Somebody could be watching you, Page of Swords. Ace of Wands. There's some sort of passionate beginning here. It's being offered. It's coming in fast. And then Three of Swords out with that Devil again and the Emperor. See, I put them in, they came right back out. There's definitely something going on here. Page of Swords in the world. You very strongly have somebody that is like, I feel, watching you. They're waiting for this cycle to close out. The Queen of Pentacles. I think they're waiting for like a jailbreak or something, or maybe they're trying to jailbreak you from the Devil. They're trying to close the cycle. Yeah, Judgment's been called in a situation. Healing was needed here. Maybe they've been waiting for you to heal. Have boundaries and put the burdens down. Wow. They've been waiting for you to have boundaries and put down the burdens. Whoa, Empress in the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. The Magician, the Knight of Swords, and the Hermit. It's right. It's destined for these two to be together. Oh my gosh. Destiny is between the Emperor and the Empress. Judgment's been called on a situation. Oh my gosh. An Ace of Cups at the Tower. See, it's the same energy that's coming out. Oh my gosh. That's why I'm getting like the Devil is big mad. Oh my gosh. I literally heard right before this too, like when I seen it Devil, like stop sleeping with the enemy. I heard that's a message for somebody. I didn't want to call it out because I don't feel it's for everyone, but the Tower with the Ace of Cups, like oh my gosh, like this love is coming in. So somebody could really be trying to get you out of your loving energy because they know that this is coming for you, and I guess they feel that if they can do something to keep you out of this loving energy, that you will not get what you deserve. But it's been written for you, I feel. Yeah, like once you heal, like the Devil is trying to create this heartbreak, pain, It's trying to keep you bound to the devil by being in this low vibrational energy. But if you heal from it, you close out the cycle, and the new beginning is here. Wow. That's literally what's going on here. Like, you're very powerful, and things are going to manifest very rapidly, very quickly. Going within is going to allow you to see the way through with the Hermit energy. Having the strength and courage, walking away leads to your victory. A new perspective is needed here. Page of Wands with 7 of Swords. Page of Cups. Just page energy around that. I know, I feel like I've got cards like all over the place here. The Lovers. This definitely has to do with the choice of lovers. I heard a swap. For some of you, there's a swap of lovers. Okay. Especially if you were being bound by the devil, right? An imposter. Look at it. I didn't even... Oh, this was the rest of the deck I was picking up, right? Okay. Because it's in the Sun card. King of Cups with Justice. Four of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Like, somebody is holding on to you very strongly. I feel that, like, someone's not giving up on you. Maybe they've just been finding ways to bring in this cup of love, right? Right? Like I said, it is meant for the Emperor and the Empress. Like, gosh, I've been seeing so much in the collective about destiny swapping and all of that. Like, it's making me sick, literally. Like, the only way that destiny swapping occurs is if when you allow the devil to just meddle and be in the way. It can't really take it. Can only, like, you'll eventually see through it, right? It's a temporary state. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think, I mean, maybe some people could just be bound to the devil their entire lives and not overcome those things. And I guess you could say that as a form of destiny. But you know what I mean? It's not like somebody else is getting your destiny. That's why it's bothering me so much. Is it's not even like, it's not like somebody else can take what's for you. They can take away from you getting what's yours. And I guess people can kind of ride on your coattails or whatever, be a benefactor of your success and things like that. But it's not this destiny swapping, like, oh my gosh, you're gonna, I mean, I get it. You align with somebody, and what I mean is that I get how some people can say that, because it's like if you bind yourself to the devil, right, you could now be experiencing somebody else's karma because you're with them. So in a way, they're stealing from your destiny because now you're having to serve their karma. But it's not like they're getting yours and you're, you know what I mean? You're just now having to experience their karma. It's not, and then maybe they do get benefits from you as well. But it's not like this. Yeah, so I guess that's where the swapping I could see. Is it's like somebody could be benefiting and getting beautiful things from you sometimes, and you could be taking on their karma. But it's not just like they take your full destiny and you take theirs, right? And that's where it's putting people in fear of people like, oh gosh, like somebody destiny swap with me. I'm experiencing a life of what I don't deserve and desire. Like, oh my gosh, like no, like you allowing that to happen, okay? That's what I mean. It's like giving people doom out there, like, or anger, thinking that, like, oh my gosh, you've experienced this. Just like I've been looking a lot at my situation, and it's just like, damn, like I've looked at my life and how it's been almost the past 4 years I've been with my lover, and 2 years of that we've been living in motels and hotels, right? And but it wasn't his fault that we lost everything. But if I look at like the karma and the things, like he's had a lot to overcome and endure, and so have I. When I looked at this situation, like, this is very much my karma just as it is his. right? Our choices, our decisions, right? And a lot of it that's playing out, if anything, it's like I feel I'm holding him back, because a lot of my karmic situations and why I'm in this situation is because of my children. Being a single mom, raising my children with the wrong people, right? Men that didn't really want to be stepfathers and step up. So it was me raising my children by myself, and then them, you know what I mean, when they really didn't want to be that, walking out on the kids and not, you know what I mean? It caused a lot of psychological problems for my children that I've had to, overcome. I should not feel. So it's like, but those are still my choices. I take responsibility for that. If I would have never brought those men in my children's lives to not truly be fathers and be there and love them right and help me parent with them and stuff, then I wouldn't have all that I'm doing with my children. I wouldn't have all of, you know what I mean, the fighting and all of that, which wouldn't have led to us losing houses and things like that. So, that's what I mean. Like, I'm sure he's just not like, Crystal stole my destiny. And he may feel that way, because it's like, because we're living in this situation, which is far more expensive than having a home, right? Living in hotels and stuff, then he'd probably have his license, his car, all of those things back. Like, yeah, he was, you know what I mean? Like, when we aligned together, like, he was under his 5-year suspension for a DUI where he could not drive. So, and I had the car and was driving and all of that, but so yeah, I was driving him everywhere, taking care of him and stuff. But then it's like, you see what I mean? Like, it's now it's like flip, because then when we lost our car and everything, it was like he had to then have his family help us. You know what I mean? With transfer, you know what I mean? So it's like all the money that I was using, and then it's like it was made up for all the times that his family had to help me with my children and moving around and things like that. And so it balances itself out. It always does. Devil card is here. But if you think it's not fair and it's not balanced, and just like you trauma bond and you align with people to help people, right? Like, I know that I aligned with him and I was helping him in ways that his family couldn't, things like that, right? I detoxed him, got him, you know what I mean, better. His family couldn't do that for him, right? That's why it often takes lovers and things like that and stuff. And it's like, you align with people when you're meant to. So stop thinking that, oh my gosh, I align with this person and they stole my destiny and all of that, right? And it's like, he's been eligible now for a year to get his car and license back and all of that. But instead, it's like he's still trying to help me and my family, our family, the children, all of that, and get stable and all of that. So, you know what I mean? Like, you grow with people, and people, sometimes you can align with somebody that, yeah, it may look like a good, like when we align, like I had my own car, I had my own home, all of that. He moved in with us and we finished out the lease. We tried to get a new house together. We lost it due to all the fighting with the kids and all of that, right? But it's like, if he would have just given up, like, oh gosh, because now he got his first eviction and everything due to my family, right? And all of the drama and stuff. And it's like, if he would have just walked away from that, we wouldn't have had these years and these experiences, and it's been fun, right? Like, I feel like even in this experience, like, it simplified my life, because me being a mom of 4 children, like, when I had my nice ride, but still, then what was I doing? Every day I was driving everybody around everywhere and all of this, and picking up friends and dropping them off and all, you know what I mean? And I was driving him back and forth to jobs and all of that. I wasn't using any transportations, any lifts, any of that. Like, I didn't even know those were options. And it was like, I was wearing myself down so much. We had the big house, but nobody was helping me clean, you know what I mean? And I was going through so much. And then all of a sudden, when we literally lost the car, the home, and then like everything was just like bam, bam, bam. All of a sudden I was like, wow, now I don't have all the stress of the world, you know what I mean? And things like got consolidated and got smaller, right? But then I was like, wow, now I don't have all this stress on me or whatever. I'm not driving everybody all around. I've got more energy and time for myself. And then we still found ways, you know what I mean, to make things work. And I'm like, look at this. Now it's figuring out how to use the buses, how to use lifts, how to do all of that, where it's freeing up time for me. you know, my children, you know what I mean, were finding out different ways than their friends were starting to step up and help out. And it was like I was getting all of this help that I was not getting before, simply when it happened. But if I would have just been like, I'm doomed, I lost my car, all of this, like, we're not gonna make, and then we've been in this lifestyle where it's been way more expensive, but we've gotten to travel around to different cities, doing different things, and I'm just like, you know what, wow, like, literally, like, I was literally just in the car all the time, driving around, and then right to my house, right in a little neighborhood and all of that. I didn't go walking around my neighborhood and enjoying nature and all of the things like I do now, having that pulled from me, right? I do more walking and experiencing, going out, and I've had more fun not being where I'm going to the same house every day. You know what I mean? And like this lifestyle, like, it's got me to get more into my purpose and align with more people and seeing, you know, and then me seeing people that are literally struggling and on the streets and sleeping in their cars, and all of the people, right, that, you know what I mean, that have it far worse and things like that and need the help and support. And, you know, it's just like, you really, perspectives really change. So you gotta learn to just embrace the situation that you're in. Like, you're in it for a reason. You're in it to show things, and sometimes, like, they're blessings in disguises, right? And you don't want to give up on that, or say, oh, because it's somebody else, I'm in this situation or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I've never been like, oh, if you wouldn't have had your D, like, I've never once thrown that stuff at him. And you know what I mean? So be careful what you say, and realize that you align with people that are meant to help you. You always do. So don't shut those people off, and don't be like, oh, they trauma bonds, they this, they, you know what I mean? Because so many people are struggling with homelessness and money and resources, and not having, like, you just be surprised how many people. And if this hasn't showed me anything, like, literally every single place that we've went, and we've stayed at some very nice places, and there's still people that are sleeping outside. Maddie, stop it with the lollipop. There are still people that are sleeping outside and in their cars, and everywhere that we go and stuff. They're just literally, like, in this lifestyle, I had no idea how many people were sleeping outside in their cars, just not being able to afford food for the day, things like that. And there needs to be so much more help, right? That's why things are changing. I know that they are, and I'm really grateful and thankful that I'm not in my big house and driving around in my Denali and all of that. You know, it was nice that I got to experience it, but then I got to experience that, yeah, I had the nice car and the nice home, but I couldn't keep up with it and all of that. And it's like, yeah, it'd be nice to have stability and structure and a home and a nice car, but I don't need the big luxury SUV anymore. I don't need to have, you know what I mean, the biggest house, that I'm, you know what I mean? And then I was thinking about, too, when I was trying to build my business so much, and I was in my big bedroom in the corner of the house, and I was so isolated away from my kids, and it's like building this business and doing my spiritual work and all of that. Like, I've had to learn how to do all of that literally right in the middle of my family with all of my children all around. You know, and it's been beautiful. Like, they're so sweet how they get quiet while I'm recording. You know what I mean? And it's neat that they're learning, they're getting taught my teachings just by being in the room, right? And it's like, and you know, I get to see, it's like I've had more control over my children in this smaller space than I did in my bigger house, and especially with my teens, right? Like, I remember thinking, like, oh my gosh,